Hey everyone, Michelle Gold here. Okay, what can somebody who can't even skate learn from a hockey player about reaching their goals? Well, as it turns out, and I've touched on this before in my videos, the messages that we receive and hear during our workouts can be directly applied to an entrepreneur. So in the case of the hockey player that I read about, he focused on his mental edge in order to take him to the next level. In fact, this mental edge might just be what separates the great athletes from the good athletes. So while this NHL hockey player had been busting his butt in his games, he realized that the 95% that he was giving simply wasn't enough. And he had to be all in if he was going to win. So this hockey player practiced something that he was taught called the 4 levels of accountability in order to improve his mental edge. So remember, the area that he needed improvement on was not his hockey skills, but his mental edge or his mental skills. So what our hockey player learned is that accountability is understanding what needs to be done and doing it without any excuses. Lazy people make excuses. Tough-minded people learn from their mistakes and get back in the groove, or the game, as the case may be. The only way to perform under pressure or to become a better person overall is to work through moments of discomfort. And make no mistake, accountability can be hard. For the hockey player, rather than saying that the team was slacking or blaming the team for not working hard, our hockey player took action and followed these 4 levels of accountability. So the first one was personal accountability. Our athlete knew he needed to be accountable to himself. He taped 2 mottos to his stick. The first said, focus and intensity. He vowed to up his intensity level during the game from an 8 to a 10. The second motto on his stick simply was the letter V for visualization. He vowed to visualize with intensity, focus, and clarity, which was the victory that he was shooting for. The second accountability is peer accountability. So our athlete knew he also needed to be accountable to who? To his team. So he called a meeting and he let his team know that he needed to do a better job of maintaining focus and intensity during practices and games. Focusing on your shortcomings inspires others to do the same and to do better. The next accountability was public accountability. So our hockey player told the press that his team deserved more from him and that his team could count on him. The positive reaction from his press announcement rippled through the community. Finally, our athlete was accountable to his coaches. And so when you make yourself accountable to your coach, your mentor, or your boss, you'll find yourself performing at a higher rate. So tell me, what are you going to be accountable for in your business or your game? Thanks so much for sharing.